ultimate manicure and pedicure experience. They will leave you singing,
Lord, I thank you for sunshine, thank you for rain, thank you for joy, thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day, beautiful day, beautiful day, yeah.
We're back.
Well, we're moving on now to the side.
Flexx Fridays is back, and it's bigger and better. Starting February 17 and every Friday thereafter, it's Flexx Fridays at the new luxury and spacious venue, top tier restaurant and lounge, which is located at 5240 North University Drive in the beautiful city of Lauderdale. Doors open at 8 p.m. with an exclusive happy hour, followed by showtime with your favorite local and international artists. Celebrating a birthday? Well, let us take the hustle out of your birthday planning. Come on and join us at Flexx Friday each and every Friday at top tier restaurant, once again, which is located at 5240 North University Drive in the city of Lauderdale. Each and every Friday, a live performance from some of your favorite artists right here from South Florida and around the world. It is Flexx Fridays. Come flex with us. Shan's Nails, the ultimate nail salon with the ultimate nail experience. Have your nail done by one of South Florida's best nail tech. Come on down and be pampered by one of the best in the business. At Shan's Nail Salon, everyone feels at home. Our nail techs will go above and beyond to ensure that you get the best of your experience. With a 5.0 Google review, who will want to go anywhere else? Shan's Nails is located at 3201 Inverary Boulevard. That's in Lauderdale. So call now and make your appointment at 954-444-1474. That's 954-444-1474. Visit Shan's Nails for the ultimate manicure and pedicure experience. They will leave you singing,
Lord, I thank you for sunshine, thank you for rain, thank you for joy, thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day, beautiful day, beautiful day, yeah.
Having problems with your landlord? Well, it's about time to acquire your own home. AR1, state-of-the-art real estate and mortgage, are here for all your real estate and mortgage needs. You're not so sure how it works? Well, call the real estate and mortgage experts. That's Abdullah Richards at 954-958-9881 or 954-548-1799. And on the mortgage side, call Anne-Marie Richards at 954-908-3380 or 954-658-5911, or in Georgia 470-488-9175. So go ahead and call AR1 State-of-the-Art Real Estate and Mortgage for your free consultation today.
Just ease up, Mr. Landlord. Me can't take the pressure out your yard. Whoa, no.
441 in Oakland Park inside the Shell gas station is now Mikey's Car Wash. Wherever vehicle is hand washed, vacuumed and dried by a human being. Mikey's Car Wash inside of the Shell gas station, 3101 North State Road 7 in Lauderdale Lakes. Mikey's Car Wash for a full detailing of any vehicle, cars, trucks, SUVs inside the Shell gas station at 3101 North State Road 7 in Lauderdale Lakes. For information, 954-816-2993. Thanks to Mikey's Car Wash and the Shell gas station on 441 and Oakland Park for your support of the ZOP Radio.
CAR, Caribbean Auto Resource, located at 5270B North State Road 7 in the city of North Lauderdale. We have a program built for tax time. Our program includes $500 minimum down payment, cash or trade-in, 6 months time on the job, $1,600 minimum income, units up to 13-year-old, mileage up to 150,000. Yes, everyone's approved. That's Caribbean Auto Resource. Once again located at 5270B North State Road 7 in the city of North Lauderdale. You can contact us by phone at 954-399-3787. or 954-557-9907. Don't forget about our referral program. Refer a friend and earn from $50 up to $200. Yes, it's true. I ask these questions a lot of times, so if you have been wondering, yes, we finance people who don't have a driver's license. Beacon score does not matter. One of my dealer closed a deal on the 383 Beacon. Good credit, bad credit, any credit, you're approved. Don't ask me how they do it, just know that it's done. It's Caribbean Auto Resource. Call them today and you'll be driving in minutes. It's time to stop dreaming and start driving.
Hello sports fans, this is Nigel, aka Mr. BMG, and I'm here to tell you about our new sports show hosted by yours truly. Coming soon is Flexx FM Sports Desk with Nigel Blair. We'll be giving you the latest update on the Casa League, the Jamaica Premier League, interviews with coaches, players, and experts in the soccer world. So remember to tune in every Tuesday, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. right here on flexfm.online and Flexx FM Sports on your YouTube channel. See you there. Hi, this is Nigel Blair on location for Flexx TV, and as part of celebrating Black History Month, we are at one of our esteemed locations. We're at Shan's Nail right here in beautiful Lauderhill, Florida, where she's displaying a youth camp that she's going to be demonstrating with the young ladies that she's have here today, as we're going to take a look in a few. Teaching them different things, different ways of doing manicure, pedicure, acrylic nails, and what she does best. So stay tuned right here. We're going to bring you all these interesting things that she has going on right here at Shan's Nails. I'm going to bring our esteemed Shan. My dear, how are you?
I'm good.
Come on over. Okay. Okay, we have the proprietor, the owner of Shan's Nail. Shan, how are you today?
I'm good. I'm a little nervous.
You're a little nervous?
Yeah, for the first time in a long time.
You can't be your nails are done. You're looking good. Everything is looking good here. All right. Tell our viewers what you got going on here today at Shan's Nails.
Okay, so today we're honoring Black History, and while I'm honoring Black History, I decided to do a small class with young girls, black girls who are interested in doing nails, and just pretty much want to learn the ins and outs, the techniques of how to properly do nails, you know, and also giving them insight on that you don't have to be in the corporate world as people make it seem to be able to have a good career and to, you know, feed your family. And this is not just for them to take it as a career path, but also to be self-sufficient. Teaching them one thing they can learn to do from home. They don't have to run to the salon to get their nails done. They can do it for themselves.
Okay. I noticed that you have a beautiful establishment here. As a young black entrepreneur woman in this business, what do you contribute that to?
What do I contribute?
Being able to have an establishment such as this and be able to do what you're going to be doing today.
What do I contribute that to? I think my faith, my belief in God, and knowing that I cannot limit myself, and also my determination, just the entrepreneurship that was instilled in me as a child, that I just can't see myself working, let me not phrase it that way, but in the controlled system, if that makes sense. And I love cosmetology and I love nails, and being that I'm from Jamaica, a third world country, coming to America, opportunity is here. So I just want people to know, don't settle. Don't let nobody tell you you can't do it. You can't do it. Make use of the opportunity and go for what you want. So I just decided to challenge myself and my belief and my faith, knowing that I can achieve what I put my mind to.
Okay. How long have you been in this business?
I started doing nails in high school in Jamaica. and I graduated high school 2005, and I started in high school, and I used to hide away. No, can I say that right? I used to hide away from class and do
Tell
nails
it like it is.
and do nails in the bathroom. So I've been doing nails, and I'm a little over 30. I'll be 35 this Friday. So I've been doing nails probably 15 years.
Well, happy
Yes.
advanced birthday.
Thank you. So this is also a birthday gift for me. And if I may share, this is a little touchy, but I'm going to share. For the first time in a long while, I'm going to share. I had, nobody don't get emotional. It's not an emotional time. I had a son that passed off at the age of 4. And he passed off on February 28th,
Oh, my
a
condolences.
few years ago. A couple of years ago. He would have been 14 this year. And he passed off 4 days after my birthday. So this camp, I want to use it to be a memorial for my son. So this is also a monument. I'm also using this as something to give back in honor of my baby. So his life and his legacy live on in these beautiful kids. I know he was a boy, but at the same time, mommy's a girl. And I'm just giving back. So when February come around, I'm not sad and I'm not depressed. I'm excited because I know his legacy is being transferred into these beautiful young girls. So this is also a memorial for my late son.
Well, let me say this, and I'm sure that my viewers are condolence, but the sentiments that you're doing this for these young ladies, we appreciate it. We appreciate to see someone of your stature doing this, not just for you, but also for the community.
Yes.
Right? And I mean, before we take a look, before we take a look
Abby,
around,
turn on the air and turn that off.
before we take a look around, tell the viewers where they can find you here and how they can make appointments to come
Okay,
see
so
you.
this location, we're located at 3201 West Inver Boulevard, or is it Inver Boulevard West? Okay, do that again. 3201 Inver Boulevard West, Lauderhill 33319, and you have to put the West, or else it will take you to Inver by the Falls. This is on Oakland and Inver, where the TD Bank is. If anybody know where the Walgreens used to be, it's across from there, across from the old DMV. And I'm also on Instagram at shansnails_. You'll see the pink logo, you can't miss it. Facebook at Shans Nail Salon. And my booking is www.shansnails.glossgenius.com. And if you just Google Shans Nail, which is the easiest thing to do, Shans Nails, Google me, I'll come up on top because it's a 5-star nail salon, so it won't be hard to find. So just Google Shans Nails and all the information are linked there also.
Okay, just walking in here, I want to get my
And
nails
you can just
done.
walk in. We take walk-ins. We have 4 beautiful young ladies, myself, Patrice, Abby, Shaniqua, and myself, which is 4 beautiful young ladies. Most of the times we have appointments, but there are times when we really do take walk-ins. So you can walk in. I have an excellent team, and we're very, 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 very advanced and skilled in what we do.
Okay, and then you're going to be doing some demonstration.
Yes, because
right
for the
now.
girls that I have over here, if you guys want to meet the beautiful young ladies that I have, you want me to bring them on?
Come on, young
What's
ladies,
your name?
step up.
This is Harmony Brown, Samaya Palmer, Ariana, Mercedes, Malia, Jazly. Come on over, guys. These are my young ladies today. Alea Brown that decided to come on this ride with me. They're excited, and they've been doing good so far. So the first step of the day, what we did a demo already on the fake fingers, and they were able to practice on the fake fingers and get get comfortable with the acrylic. So this next step is going to be me doing Miss Abby's nails for them to see a live demo on a live person, and then they'll do it on a model. So they're excited for the second run of the day.
Young ladies, are you guys excited?
Yeah!
You are? Okay, great. So we're going to be doing some demonstration now?
Yes.
And,
So the girl's going to come around my table here, and I'm going to do it. Did you turn the air down and turn off the vent? Turn off it there. Turn it off. Yes? Yes. Just make, come back here. Squeeze in, squeeze in, squeeze in. Squeeze in, squeeze in, as best as you can. And we're going to wait for Abby to come. I'm going to wait for my client. She's late. No, no, stay.
Want to stay on both sides?
Get yourself in first, yeah. And then they'll.
This way.
No, no,
Okay.
come. Like, whoever can come back here. And as best as you get. Can you see Malaya? Malaya, do you want to come right here? Would she be in your way? Everybody can see? Can they still record on their phones?
Yes.
You guys can record on your phones just to, so you can have the video to look back on. So the first stage, I like to, and I'm not organized, but anyhow, this is my station, but it doesn't feel like my station because it's empty. The client already washed her hands, so I asked her to wash her hands. And the first thing that I like to do is make sure that I get clean implements, as we talked about earlier in sanitizing and using clean implements. So these are already sanitized and clean and on my paper towel right here. And I'm gonna go in and push her cuticles back. This is important. So when you apply the acrylic, there we prevent lifting by pushing the cuticle back and removing any debris that we don't need on the nail. And I'm going to show you guys how to gently push the client cuticle back. I won't let you guys do this on your own, but gently push the cuticle back. And now we can also use that with a e-file. I'll show you the different files one-on-one, the different tips or bits, but for me, I like to use just one. I'll show you different methods. I use the one bit. It's a 5-in-1 bit, so I use it for everything. So I use it as my cuticle bit to go around the client's cuticle and clean up any excess that I do not need. And I also use this to remove surface shine. So this is also like a file, like you'd use the hand file, the same way how you would use these things. And I go under and remove any excess debris and remove surface shine from the nails. And I might only do 1 or 2 of Miss Abby's nails to save time, so you girls have more time to practice, okay? Everybody hearing me?
Yes.
Okay. Everybody paying attention?
Yes.
Okay, good. And you can ask questions. Don't mind the camera. Act like if they're not here, okay? I'm nervous too, so it's okay. I'm not gonna worry about Miss Abby's thumb. We're only doing a few of her fingers. She'll be fine. And I don't have a nail clip, so we can always use our, we're not really supposed to use our nippers to cut the client's nails, but I'm gonna use it today. I didn't get my nail clip. So we clip away the excess nail that we don't need because we're adding tips, right? If we were doing an overlay, then we could keep her natural nails, but since she wants tips because she has a hot date and we want her to look nice, right? You guys don't want to look nice? Then we take some of that away. And again, as I say, we're just pretty much, this stage is called what? What do you guys think this stage is called? Prepping, nail prep. So you prep your surface to make sure what? The product adhere properly to the nails. And you go with your cuticle nipper, sanitize and clean, and take away any excess skin or cuticle that's dead, not live cells, now dead cuticle and debris that we don't need.
Can you tell if it's dead or not?
Yes, and sometimes to be safe, you don't have to use the nipper to remove it. You can always use a ballpoint nipper, which will be in your kit once we open it later, and you can use it on, it's not this, but I'll show you with it, to kind of rub on the cuticle, and it will remove whatever you don't need. You see like that? Like if you rub on it, but this is not the one that you would use as a beginner. But I'll show you guys that one-on-one. I'll give everybody a little one-on-one after, once you guys have your clients, okay? Your models, I should say. And everybody has a little brush in their kit, and we brush away any nail dust that we don't need, and her nails is pretty much prepped and ready to go. You can also take a little acetone on your lint-free wipes lint-free wipes, not cotton, and remove any extra oils or minerals or surface shine from the nails. And we're gonna fit her for, let me use these 2 fingers, I know why. We're gonna fit her for tips. So get your nail tip and place it on the client's nails. You don't want it too big, you don't want it too small, you want a perfect size, but she wants to go with a coffin shape today. So I'm gonna go in with this, and I think it fits this nails as much as I like, but you want it to cover as much as the nail as possible. That will prevent lifting also. So you size before you glue them. So make sure you find all the sizes of your client's nails first before you glue anything, and always clean as you go. And most of you nail stations can turn on, there's a dust extractor under here, you turn it on and brush your excess dust in here. So remember to, preparation is important. Always have all your nails out and ready before you start gluing anything. Okay, so we're gonna go with these 2 since we're only doing 2 nails, or probably I only do 1. You see I put the glue on her nail and not in here because it makes it easier to use. And you go in, always hold the client nail at an angle facing downwards, because gravity will help everything to fall in place and the glue won't run back into her cuticles. And you place it down for a few seconds, hold it. It's not drying fast, but what's going on with this glue? My glue's slow today. And I like to turn the client nails in different direction just to make sure that it's straight. We don't want crooked nails, okay guys? Then we do the same for the next one. I don't know why this glue acting lazy today. The glue nervous just like me. And then everybody has their nail cutters, right? And then this is how you ask your client how she would like her nail. Do you like long nails? Long nail, you wear long nail, you get boyfriend.
Whatever you like.
Whatever I'd like. Since it's my show, I'll give her long nails. And this is gonna be a tapered square, and this one we're gonna do a coffin shape. It's already like almost a coffin nails, and coffin is just pretty much tailoring the ends a little bit more smaller than the base of the nail. That's a coffin nail. So just 2 basic shapes we're doing today, coffin and a tapered square. So that's our coffin shape right there, and I'm going to use the file to blend the tip into her natural nails, and this will also help the product to adhere to her natural nails and also will prevent lifting. You don't want your clients coming back every week, or you don't want your mom complaining that you didn't do a good job. So you guys are going to be practicing on your moms and siblings, right? And after this is completely blended, you blend the product in, you blend the nail in like so. You take your brush and take away the excess again. And also this stage again, I dehydrate the nail with lint-free wipes. And a lot of people use dehydrator. They sell them in some little bottles. I never buy them. You guys can, but I just use acetone on a lint-free wipe and go in and dehydrate a little bit more. That's my dehydrator right here.
Are the lint-free wipes the white ones?
Yes, they're better to use because they don't leave the little things like the cotton do. 'Cause the cotton will leave the little lint everywhere, and it's annoying. So we don't want that. Listen to Kedalia on her phone loud. So we're gonna prime, and when we this is very important. It's a very important step. But I use this No Lift brand because I like it, and I also use a bonder from Young Nails. But this is not what you guys have in your kit, but this is the same thing. So I prime her natural nails, not so much the tips. Now you want to put it away from her cuticle, just pat it on her natural nail bed. Pat it on her natural nail bed like so. That's it. You don't need a lot. You don't need this not supposed to be runny at all because you don't want this product to burn your clients. And then I go in with my bond. And this is not necessary. This is just, I like to prime and bond. So as you guys learn different techniques, you will see what works best for you. And remember, as I told you guys, the most important thing is learning the control of your brush, making sure your bristles are completely saturated in your monomer, and then pat the excess off, pick up, not dipping, but patting like so, until you get the perfect ball. And we call it a bead because it should ball up on the brush like so, right? And remember the zones. What are the zones again?
Free edge, apex, and cuticle.
Okay, so I'm starting where?
Free edge.
So I'm starting at the free edge, and you guys remember the technique I showed earlier. You want to push the product up and hold the nail at an angle towards facing down, so the product always run down, right? Can you guys tell her to stop talking? And no. So once we have the product here, the acrylic here, we want to just pat it, and bring it forward, bring it down. And if you think you have excess, you can always push the excess product back, because we need it. We don't want to waste product. Why would we take it off if we're going to just add it back on there? But if it's too much and you can't handle it, you take it off, wipe it away. You don't want to leave it there for it to dry. And we were shaping coffin, so you want to reshape, control your shape, because then after you're done, you want less filing as possible. Okay, go in, and always remember, wipe your brush off on your paper before you go back into your monomer. And when you go into your monomer, completely dip your brush, twirl it. You want your bristles to be completely saturated. Pat off the excess. And what bead am I picking up next? This is your apex bead. This is a very important bead because this is your structure bead, your stress area. You want to make sure that this area is nice and not thick, but this is your thickest area of the nail. This is what gives that little sexiness to the nail, a little shape, a little structure. All of that we got going on is your apex, your structure bead. And you want to pat that into the cuticle, pat that into the nail, pat it, and then pull the product down towards the free edge. Always remember, clean. Don't be afraid to use the entire brush, not just the tip, the entire brush. You smooth, go into the sides, pat it, smooth. Because we don't want too much filing once we're done. And what we have to do next? Cuticle bead. And what did I say about the cuticle bead? Not needs to be too wet. This is probably your driest bead because we don't want flooding of the cuticle. And why we don't want flooding?
Because it's going to go into the cuticle.
Excuse me?
It's going to go into the cuticle.
And then what will happen if it goes into the cuticle? Cause lifting. So we want to work away from the cuticle. So we place the product on the nail away from the cuticle, and then we push it in. We pat it, make sure it's all the nails is completely covered. All the nail is completely covered. Push it up, then we bring it down. You will always see me going back and forth from the paper towel to the nail. It's just a matter of, if my brush is too wet, I'll wipe it off. I'll come back, clean off the excess, because if there's product on your brush, you're gonna always want to take it off before you go back on the nail. And that's your coffin nail. And guess what? It's a 3 bead method, but what if it's not perfect in 3 beads? We're gonna leave it? No. The 3 bead is just for you to learn the concept of how to completely cover the nail, but we can always go back if it's not perfect. You see, I'm not perfect, so I'm not expecting you guys to be perfect, because this is not even done right. Okay, look, I need a little fixing here, a little fixing there. Pat it in. Wherever you see needs fix, we can always fix that at the end. Don't rely on your nail file to fix a bad acrylic application. You can fix it with more acrylic. And once it's nice and smooth and you like it, what do you guys think? Like it? Looks good? What do you think, Miss Abby? Beautiful. Okay, so that's what we're aiming for today. And this is our coffin shape, and we can shape it more with the hand file. So we're gonna use, so once I'm finished with this nail, I can always bond again, add a little bit of bonder to the natural nails, and then apply. I have flint on my stuff, then apply. Remember, we want a saturated brush, not an overly saturated brush, not too wet. And we pat, not dip, but pat, because we're trying to get a ball or a bead, starting at the free edge, pressing the product onto the nail and working the product off all over the free edge and down. Remember, if you feel like there's product on your nails, wipe it off. On your brush, wipe it off. You can go back in, get your brush wet, not too wet, wipe off the excess, and go again. Are you comfortable, Miss Abby?
I am.
And this is a square nails we're going for. Just a regular square nail. Don't be afraid to use your brush. Smooth your acrylic as best as possible. And we're going back for what bead next?
Apex.
Zone 2. And as I said before, this is your thickest ball, and we go in. You see why I wasn't supposed to use that cotton? We press it in just the same. I think I picked up a little bit too much product, so I'm gonna work it off as best as I can. Take some of it off. Take some of it off. There's always room to correct any mistake, so don't feel like you have to be perfect. Just fix as you go. And once you have your apex bead down, we go in with our cuticle bead. Nice moist bead, but not too wet. And we go in away from the cuticle and then push it in. And make sure it's nice and tucked in. And then we work our way away from the cuticle. So tuck it in and work it away. Tuck it in, clean up any excess, work it downwards. Clean up any excess, work it down. Use your whole brush to move your product. And there you go. It's a little wonky, but you get it. You guys get it, right? Who think they can do this? You guys got this? You guys sure? All right, so let me give you a little quick one on, I'm gonna come by your stations and me and Miss Abby and help you with your e-file. But this is my e-file that I like to use, and as I said, I use one bit for everything, but I'll teach you guys different bits today. So after I'm done with her nail, I like to go in and press the cuticle like so, the extra fat around her nail bed, just to make sure that the product is not like stuck to her. And then we go in with a clean file. Who gave this to me? And we reshape whatever shape you have. You wanna like contour, reshape your nail style, fix it really nice. And I like to, and this you can do with the hand file the whole way. You don't have to use this. When I was growing up in Jamaica, we never have these things. I did a full set with just a nail file. No drills, no electric files, just by hand like so.
Sometimes easier.
Sometimes it's easier, depends. That's why you want a flawless application. Once your application is flawless, there's not much you have to do. Like so. And I like to take the client's hand and turn it like this. Why am I doing that? Because I want to see if her nails are straight, and she likes sharp nails. So we're gonna take the file and go on top of her nail, holding her nail bed and the nails, so we're not hurting the client, and support the nail and file in that motion to get it straight. And you want to look at it, make sure it's straight, ask the client if she likes that, if it's straight to her, and then you move on. And this is the most part that I like to use the e-file, is just to go around the cuticle, because if you go around the cuticle too much with this, it can hurt the client. So I go around the cuticle.
Sound like that.
Like, why is my drill sounding like that? And I go around the cuticle. And this helps to prevent lifting and make the nails flush. So the people would think, yo, this is growing out of her skin. See that? It's not growing out of her skin. It's fake. But you want it to look that way. And I can finish up with any excess product that I need to finish up. And I just clean up, and I go under here to remove that thickness. And I'm done. And I buff, make it extra smooth. And you can polish your client at this stage, top coat her, and she's done. That's all she wrote. So that's the first step of working on a client. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna buff this one. We can do this later. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
So for anybody who don't have a model, we can work on each other. So if you don't have a model, you can grab a friend and couple up, and we work on one and one. So you work on one hand, make sure you're working on your non-dominant hand. If Jazlee is working on you, make sure she's working on your non-dominant hand. So when you're working on her, you have your dominant hand to use. Okay? So let's go, guys. Who has a model? So everybody who have a model, get their model. Sure. Get their model, and who don't have a model, grab a girl. Grab one of the team today. So you have her, and you can move your stuff out of the way. And remember, Abby and Joan is here. So it's not just me. So it's 3 of us today, and we're here to help. So please call for help. You don't have anybody yet. She's coming? Yeah. If she's coming, just hold on. Who doesn't have anybody? We're going to work on Joan. Oh, we need a chair. Can I borrow this chair? Joan, come, sit on this. Sorry, baby.
If we want to use the desk like that, how do we turn it on?
I'm going to plug it in for you. So just move your pink lint thing from there. And nobody ever used this table before, so that's why it's not plugged in. You're the first person using this desk. Everybody okay? Put this on there. Take this. Plug it in. You see it? Okay, so good.
Thank you, Michelle.
You're welcome, love. So, like, fold this and put it on the table. Put it on your towel. So when you're wiping, the liquid not messing up the table. It's going on here. Right? You ready? You ready? You have somebody? I really need you to have somebody. Hold on. I'm gonna probably let you do Abby, complete Abby's nails. But I really needed you to have a model. Okay, so probably I'm gonna let you work on what happened? Just put it in the monomer. Remember I told you guys, don't leave your brush your brush sitting out. Your brush should always be in the monomer because that's what's gonna help clean it up. Your sister come in? No problem. You're not dipping right. Stop. I'm gonna let her work on you. Okay? Ariana gonna work on one of your hands. Just one hand. Leave this in the monomer. Come on over. And then when Ariana is done, you can probably work on Miss Jones' other hand, or vice versa. We'll figure it out.
Okay. How you want to handle this? So she could step back up.
You want? No, I don't want her to work on you right now. I want you to be up helping.
No. She said where to put it.
No, to put my stuff.
Yeah.
Just put it over there.
Put it on
Here.
the table. Yeah.
Put it on the table. So you're gonna work on one. What hand do you use? Left? Are you lefty or you use? So give her your left hand. Give her your left hand. This is yours. Put mine's over there. Yes. What happened? Okay. Yes.
Okay, so like if you have leftover monomer, if you don't want to pour it back in,
You
there,
could
like
close it out.
again?
That's why I
So
get.
stay?
Yes. That's why I got those for you guys where, Catalina, you got to stay out the way. That's why I got those jars, so you guys can actually close it up when you're done. And you don't have to throw the monomer back, because you don't put the monomer back into the bottle. You keep it in the container or you throw it out. You don't want to contaminate your monomer. Ooh. This is nice. Yes, file. And then I'm going to have you work on Ariana when she's done with Alea, okay, and vice versa. Or I'm gonna have Alea some way. We'll figure it out. Push back a little bit, Ariana. Are you ready, Alea? Napkin. Okay, so everybody give me their nipper and their pusher. Let me sanitize them for you guys because they're brand new. It does. No. I'll give you another one. All clippers and pushers. Take them out of the plastic. Here. Let me clean them for you guys. So you can start, make sure you have clean implements. Remember who gave me stuff, okay? I don't want you working on your customer. And before you start, both you and your clients should have a clean hand. Did you wash your hands? Nobody not listening to me. Okay. Take them out the package. I can't clean them if they're in the package. Who gave me pusher? Huh? No, I didn't take up yours. It's okay. Did you give me anything yet? No. I took it. Until when it's time for you. I only have 4 nippers. You gave me yours? I'm still missing one. 5. So 2 person didn't give me any nipper. Jazzy, you gave me your stuff. I only have 5. Who didn't give me their stuff? No, but I don't need hers because she's not ready. Okay, no, I'll do these. No music. We can't turn on the TV. Oh, is my mic on? Yeah. If you guys need help, remember to call me. Miss Joan is being a model right now for Samaya, so Miss Joan is out of commission. So just let me know if you guys need help with anything. I'll bring your tools in a minute. Yeah. Everybody needs to have a clean piece of paper towel on their station so I can put their clean implements on there. Your sanitized implements need to be on a clean surface, please. Everybody has to have a clean surface for me to bring your sanitized implements to put on. Do you have somewhere? A clean piece of paper towel or something. You have something, Malaya?
Get yourself comfortable in your station.
Make sure everybody's comfortable at your station. If you need anything, don't be afraid to tell me that you need something. Get extra paper towel, extra napkins, extra stuff. Everybody needs a piece of clean paper at their station to put their sanitized implements on. I remember this one was yours.
Yeah.
Yes. You have a piece of paper? You can kind of wrap it up and put it to the side. Did you have a clean piece of paper? Is that clean?
Yes.
Here you go. Kind of put it to the side. Who is missing their implements? No. No, I didn't clean yours as yet because you're not working yet. These are for her. It's okay. So you guys can go now. Start on your client, your first official client of your nail career. Let's go. And you guys have a job. You can start working at Shansdale's on Monday. What age they can work in Fort Lauderdale, in Florida? What age they can start working? 14. So you guys get a job next week Tuesday. Show up for work. 15? 14? Wow. I'll take 39. I'll take 39. Everything you need? Come give her your hands.
She's my sister.
She's your sister? And she's making you nervous?
No, I do her nails all the time.
Come on.
She's the one nervous.
Do you want to do a different technique on her, like a stiletto or a coffin or like a ombre? Or just want to go, okay, this is what you do. Apply all her nails and we're going to cut one stiletto and one coffin, okay? And the rest square, just to make it easy. So put a stiletto and a coffin, either way. So so you can try the coffin or the stiletto technique, all right? If you need anything, let me know. You don't like her? No. You're watching the video? Okay, and you guys already have a video, a pre-recorded video of me doing the demo, so you guys can always relate back to that if I'm busy with another girl, okay? You don't know how to use it?
I have one. Or I had one at home. I know how to use it.
Oh, okay, that's good. I'm happy you do. So you're good because you already know what you're doing and you have your bits here. And your sanding bands are in here. And this is a good one to use to clean around the cuticles as well. And you can put your sanding band on here. You need like a medium grit one for the cuticle, for the nail bed. If you're gonna use it, use this one, okay? That's what I was telling you about. There's different stuff, so you can use that one.
What did you do to your nails?
Your client nails need a little bit of work. You need help? You got it? Push your tip down further. Unscrew it. Don't want it too long? Yes. That's perfect. Thank you so much. You can keep practicing, Mercedes. Keep practicing until we get a model for you. Ask your mom if she has somebody we can use. So what's the best way to know if the length is good? Put both nails side by side like so and measure from cuticle wall to cuticle wall, and then you will get the perfect length. And hold it straight. You see you're cutting it at an angle. You don't want that. You want to cut it straight. Just take off a little bit off of that side, not too much. Yes. And then just kind of eyeball it a little bit and cut it. Go down a little bit more, a little bit more. I think that's good. And the big one probably is going to be hard to measure with it, so just kind of come down a little bit more, a little bit more. You're good. Yes. All right, looking good, Samaya. So take your file and blend the tip into her natural nails, but you don't want to buff too much on her natural nails. You want to keep the file more so on the tip and blend it, and don't burn the customer. Okay, your beautiful client here. Why is your thing having like a black? Let me see. If you want to measure, did you measure already? Put both nails together like so, and you'll see if any is longer than the other. You want to put both cuticles together, and that's so you know if you have good length. How you think? This one is a little longer?
Yeah, this one.
So take off a little piece off of that one. Just a little piece. Just go, just a little piece. Come down, yes, like that. You hold it straight now. No. Put it in, make sure all the nail is in, and then you cut off a little piece. So control the customer. You control. You have. It's not even. You see, you're cutting this side is smaller. Yes, yes, like that. Yes, that's good. So now you're gonna take your nail file and blend the fake tip into the natural nails. Good, but you don't want to buff. You don't want to rub too much on the natural nails. You're doing it on the fake, on the tips. Okay. You guys good over here? I'm beating you guys up. If anybody need a light, let me know. Okay, good. You're doing good. You measured and everything good. All right. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Everybody looking good. Oh, you haven't started it. Oh, let me see. You started already. Okay. So you see how your client have a lot of extra cuticle that you have to remove. Yes. So if when you're cutting, I'll help you with that. Okay. Wow. You started already. Okay, go girl. You started your application. Nice. I'm proud of you. You're moving. Take some of these things out your way. Let me see. Yes. Keep your monomer close to you. Yes. And put your paper on that so it protects the table. Yes. You're doing a good job. Yeah, push it in. Push it in into the cuticle. Yes. Push it in. Flush so it's nice and flush. Yes. It's okay. Push it. And then pat it down. Don't drag it too much. Lightly pat. because you don't want to drag the product off. Yes. Yes, yes, and smooth it down, because if you drag it, then you take away the product, so it's going to see where you have some areas are going to be. You see how you started, and but here is so thin already because you drag the powder. You drag it. You just want to pat it and fill in the missing areas. So keep going. You're doing a good job. All right then. Everybody looks good so far. It's ruined. It's completely ruined. Feel it. No, feel it with your hand. It's completely ruined. You did not clean it as I told you to. Make sure you're spreading it evenly. Let me help you really quickly. You need a bigger piece of paper. We're using white powder. Look what we're gonna do, right? Her nails are short, so you don't want to take up too much powder that you can't control. Remember, you're still trying to cover this in three beads, right? So think about the surface that you're covering, and don't pick up too much monomer. It's best if you go back for more than have too much that you can't control. I'm gonna place it, pat it all around, patting it all around, and then you're pulling it to the free edge. You're gonna flush it in. If you feel like your brush is too dry, you can always go in and wet it again. And smooth everything off. And remember, clean your brush, put it back in the monomer. The same way how the acrylic dries on the nail, the same way it's gonna dry in your brush and ruin your brush. So continue from there. I'm gonna make a full cup.
Hi, thanks for confirm. Can you please hold?
Sure.
Ah.
You good?
For fast and easy orders, try ordering through our website at panfridays.com. Get $3 off. Or
How much you
download
good?
and order through our app and also get $3 off. Just text P Fridays to 33733 or download the app on the App Store or Google Play.
I know, right? Okay, guys, so we're gonna close off the live broadcast for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining, and I want to give a special thanks to Flexx FM Online for coming out and showcasing this beautiful event. I'm so excited that they consider me to, it's an honor to have them do this for me. And I want to shout out Papa John's in Plantation for sponsoring pizza. And I want to shout out Panfire across the street over there because they're sponsoring the girls' lunch. And I'm excited for the people who donated, all my clients who donated, my church, everybody who donated to make this day a success for the parents and for these girls. I'm just hoping that next year it can be a full free event where the parents don't have to give me anything towards supplies, and it can just be free. That's where I'm aiming to bring this course next year, a full covered sponsored program. You know, more like a non-profit. That's what I'm looking to do. So so you guys can find me, my cell number. You can call me at any time. The cell, text me at 954-444-1474. You can call the salon at 954-616-5931. And the services we offer here are manicures, pedicures. We have the best pedicure in town, by the way. We do eyebrow wax and tint, makeup, and I'm hiring too. I'm also hiring, so if you know a professional licensed nail tech who needs a job, let me know. And we're also going to be offering party packages for little girls to come in and do their nails. I have one coming up in April, I think, so you guys will see pictures of that. So we're going to end the live broadcast today, and I will update pictures later of the girls' final work. So thank you all for the support. I'm so excited, and you guys will see what the girls did later on when I make a post. Thank you so much.
We're back.
Well, we're moving on up to the side.
Flex Fridays is back, and it's bigger and better. Starting February 17 and every Friday thereafter, it's Flex Fridays at the new luxury and spacious venue, Top Tier Restaurant and Lounge, which is located at 5240 North University Drive in the beautiful city of Lauderdale. Doors open at 8 p.m. with an exclusive happy hour, followed by showtime with your favorite local and international artists. Celebrating a birthday? Well, let us take the hustle out of your birthday planning. Come on and join us at Flex Friday each and every Friday at Top Tier Restaurant, once again, which is located at